Here's the lineup. John Flanagan starts with Martin Olsen as the fullbacks. In attack, Alexandre Lacazette starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. Manchester City have made just the one change. Alfredo Caballero plays in goal. Martin Demichelis plays alongside Eliakim Mangala in the heart of defence. Yaya Toure plays alongside Fernandinho in the middle of the park. Edinson Cavani is the main striker today. Bournemouth, they were happy with what happened in their last game. It was away from home. They could only draw, although they looked like being winners for a period of the game. It was against Aston Villa.
Well, I think they could have played a lot better in that 1-1. In fact, I think they were lucky, and I think they will lose here.
Alexandre Lacazette. Great opportunity. Here's the chance. They score.
What a strike that was. It's just arrowed into that right-hand side of the goal.
Well, after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. Kolarov. Alexandre Lacazette. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. John Flanagan. Got to be. With this goal advantage, they've now got a corner. And it's a header. Nothing wrong with the shot really, except the direction. It was hit well enough. The goalkeeper didn't have to move a muscle except to catch it. John Flanagan. Rafael Varane. Flanagan. Abdou Traoré. Martin Olsen. Lacazette! Great header, great goal!
Love to see that. Scored a few of these in my time. Good, powerful header to the left.
Different angle on it here. Well, that has made it 2-0. Silva. Gone in strongly. Olsen. Well, that'll be a throw. Throw-in cut out. Kolarov. James Milner. He read it and cut it out. And back it goes. That's quick-witted play, but quick movement as well to avoid the slight tackle. Yaya Toure. James Milner. Well, he has got some support to his right. And the opponents come in strongly. And now a throw-in. Yaya Toure. Silva. They play it wide now. Here comes the cross. Maybe a chance on the cross for Cavani. Silva. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. Alexandre Lacazette. Olsen, that's a chance to attack in numbers. Moussa Dembele. Silva. Milner. In with a chance. Corner given. Zabaleta. James Milner. Milner. Edinson Cavani. Alexandre Lacazette. You can see, oh, he's hurt a leg muscle. This could be a chance. In the clear here. Here's the chance. And this is a goal!
A goal from Lacazette. And what about that? Just stroked it home, bottom left.
And the score is 3-0. Silva. No shots at all so far for Manchester City.
Nobody is taking the responsibility here. I think they've just all lost their courage.
Here's the shot. Oh, he's had a crack here.
Well, it was all about making the right connection. He just couldn't quite manage it.
Beckerman. John Flanagan. Challenges for the ball. These players will have been dreaming about a scene like this at half-time, going in with a fairly comfortable lead, it must be said, from their... Could be more even in the second half. The coaches have had a chance to talk to the players, and certainly the team that's conceded the goal will be hoping that they've tightened things up a bit. Yaya Toure. Short passes, they're keeping the ball. He went in well. Here's the shot, pushed back into play by the goalkeeper. It's their corner. Out comes the keeper with that punch. Well, he saved it, and he's kept it as well. Rafael Varane. We see so often the impact of substitutes. We're going to see a substitution here, showing it's a physical game when it's a fair one too, and that's a great challenge. John Flanagan. He's a very good individual. Edinson Cavani, and it's passed back again. Tackle here. Silva. Nasri. Cross coming in now. Jesus Navas in the middle. And that will be a goal kick. On EA Sports, quick reminder, Barclays Premier League football, Barclays Premier League fixture. Bournemouth, they'll be hosting Everton.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
He read it and cut it out. Nasri. Kolarov. Silva. Silva. Fernando. Maybe for Manchester City. Jordan Ayew. Dembele. Beckerman. Throw in now. Fernando. Jordan Ayew. Oh, he's looking quite tired out there on the ball. Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Great passage of passing play there. Olsen. Flanagan. Moussa Dembele. John Flanagan. Well, they've been really bursting to get on, those players on the bench, and one's going to be lucky now. Counting down in the last 10 minutes here. 9 to go. Traore. Olsen. And moved around nicely here with this passing game. He slid in for the tackle. It's with Toure. Cavani. Manchester City piling men forward.
It looks like the opposition is in for an aerial bombardment here, judging by the way the centre-halves are going forward.
Kolarov. Jordan Ayew. John Flanagan. Dembele. And the tackle is made, and now they can capitalise on this. On for Cavani. Such a historic competition, and their name is now on the list of winners of the FA Cup.
Well, nobody can take this away from those players. It's a special competition, and believe me, it's a special feeling once that final whistle goes and you realise you're the winners.
The better side have won on this final day here.
They came into the competition as one of the favourites, and they bore that burden well, if you can call it a burden.
Well, up they go, and memories that will live with them for the rest of their lives. To win this tournament and all that it means to those players. No wonder the bounce is back in them.
Well, you've got all your family up in the stands. They'll be watching down proudly, and certainly there'll be a huge feeling of pride within that team. Why not? Thoroughly deserved winners.
Beautifully staged, the final as well, and more to come with these end of match fireworks. They provided the fireworks on the pitch.